Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I am going to be showing you my completed colouring pages for September 2023. It will be in no particular order, so we'll get started. I've not done as many for September as what I'd have liked to do. As people are aware, I have not been really great at the moment with my sleeping and stuff. You'll have heard me on live streams discussing it, mostly on the 4th of October's live stream. I'm not going to go into full detail, but like I say, I've been sleeping a lot, so I've not been able to get any colouring in as much as I'd like. So less of that, and I'll carry on with what I have already coloured for September. So this one is Tales from the Witch's Cottage, which is by Kaale. This was a buddy colour with the lovely Emily for Pumptober 23, and I will show you now. I've only done one in this one, which is this one. I really did enjoy colouring this. I used Faber-Castell Polies, Faber-Castell Soft Pastels, Nouveau Fairy Wings and Dragonfly Glaze with white gel pen. So I just used Faber-Castell's pencils on the pumpkin, this floor bit, the witch and the background. And to get the smooth look, I just used a blender pencil, which is just something like this. If it's a Derwent or if it's a Prismacolor, you'll find something like along the lines of this. It's a colourless blender, so it just blends it out to make it look smoother. Really handy tool to have. And as I say, I used the Nouveau Fairy Wings, it's called. I don't know if you'll be able to tell in the light, but the wings have got a shine to them. But in normal natural light, you can see that you can still see some of the pattern of the wings. But in light, it's all shiny. And I also had a dragonfly glaze on top of that to give it a glittery look. Unfortunately, you can't really see it on there. And then I also did the same thing for the white droplets. I don't even know what they're called because it's not really snow. It must be just something from the cat. But the same principle on those little white dots as well. And I think that's it really. As I say, I use white gel pen just to go around the wings on that one. Really fun. I really enjoyed colouring this one. And I hope to colour some more in this book. They're really nice pages. I've seen some that I might like to do this month. So yeah, that's that one. Then we'll move along to the new book by Kaale, which is the Tales from Atlantis or something like that. I got this version because I found it, well, I found somebody doing a link for iMusic where you could purchase this book quicker than waiting on Amazon. I will pop the link in the description so you can go and get it if you want to go and get it earlier. I don't know if it'll be on Amazon now. I think you've got to wait a while next year to get it. But I will pop link in the description so you can go and get a hold of this copy if you wish to. This was also a buddy colour with the lovely Claire. And with this one, I used Arteza watercolour pencils as a base layer. And then I went over with Prismas on top. The wand, the jewellery that you can see, I used my Winsor & Newton gold ink, which you'll see in the light. Really, really shiny. And then I just used my white gel pen for the bubbles. And I also used the Jelly Roll Glaze pen on like the gems, the bubbles, the fish eyes, I think that's it. Yeah. I started this on the I started it on the 9th of September and finished it by the 28th. I was coming back and forth to it, obviously, because I was tired, so it took me a lot longer. I know it don't seem to be much of a page that wouldn't take a long time, but obviously because of my situation with sleeping a lot, it took me a lot longer than planned. But another great buddy colour. I love buddy colours. If you want to drop me a message on Instagram if you want to do a buddy colour, that'd be fantastic. I did this. When did I do it? I've not wrote it down, but I did this on a live stream. It was just a random live stream that I did. You'll still have noticed it on my channel. And I think I just used, I'm trying to remember what I used. I know I used black Posca pen for background. This bit, this. Eyes, I used white gel pen. I think it might have been the Amazon Basics. Yeah, I think it was the Amazon Basics I used on this one. Just really quick and simple. And I did it for the Pumptober colour, Pumptober hashtag that I'm doing for this month and last month. So yeah, pretty simple, easy, and a quick page to colour. Right, we'll move on to the Kirby books that I did, which is the Scavenger Hunt. So, Fragile World will be the Sumatran Tiger, which is this one. I wanted to give this a more natural look. I've seen a lot of people doing it like proper bright orange, you know, more in your face orange. But I wanted to give this tiger a muted look. I really like how this one turned out. This was the very, very last page that I did. I used my Faber-Castell Polychromos on the tiger and the leaves. And then I used my Derwent Inktense on the background. I'm still new to the Inktense, but I do like them. But I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. I could go over it with pastel, possibly at a later date. I started this on the 30th and finished it on the 2nd of October. I classed it as a September piece because I started it on the 30th, the last day of the month. So yeah, I copied this bit from the cover of, I think it's World of Colour. I think it's on the back of this as well. It had got different colours, so I copied it off of there. A really nice page to colour. Don't worry if you didn't catch up with the scavenger hunts for the previous months. You can come back to them at a later date. Unfortunately, when I've done the scavenger hunt end of the month completed pages, I put the scavenger hunt pages at the end of the video, so if you're going back to them at a later date, those won't be included in the videos at the end of each month. You need to make sure that you get them in on time so that I can put them onto the end of these videos. So yeah, another great picture to finish, and one of the scavenger hunts for this month is this page. So I'm looking forward to colouring that one, and I'm not because it's so busy. But yeah, another great page that I've coloured. The next one is from this book, which was the Bakunawa Water Dragon. This one. This one took what seemed to be like forever. I'm sorry for the glare of the light. But yeah, on this one, I used my Artex pencils only. I didn't use any other pencils. And I used black Posca pen for the background, white gel pen, for the splashes in the water, and then I use my Jelly Roll glaze pen on the saliva and the eyeball. So I'll try and show you a close-up of what I mean. You'll be able to just about see the Jelly Roll glaze on the saliva bit of the dragon, but the glaze isn't worked on the eyeball. I think it ruined the eyeball a little bit, but I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. I were a bit nervous at first with it being a big double page, but I think most of the pages I've got left in this book are mostly double pages, so I really need to get working at those. I've only got only got an odd few single pages left to do in this book, but I really want to get this finished within a year. So I know we're doing them through live stream, but I think everybody's starting to get a bit bored of doing that. I started this on the 1st and finished it on the 2nd, so it didn't take me long to say, but it were 2 whole days. But yeah, I think what took the longest was the sea. So yeah, 1 of 4 scavenger hunts for the month of September. That one. The next one is from Anamorphia, which was the Japanese fighting fish. Is it this one? Yeah. I knew how I wanted this one to turn out, but I don't know if I managed it or not, because there was a Google picture I was looking at, and it showed you the fish in a black backdrop, and it had got black fins, obviously with yellow and blues in it, and I wanted to incorporate that into this picture. But obviously we have with black background and black on the fish, it mixed it up. So I didn't get the full effect that I wanted to get, but everybody was quite pleased with how it turned out. When I posted it on the group, they were going, "Oh, it looks so neon-y." But the neon bit wasn't what I planned on doing. I just wanted it how I imagined it on the picture. But it's done, and I just used my Koh-i-Noor pencils on these with a black Posca pen and white gel pen. I started it on the 7th of September and finished it on the 9th, so another 2-day page. Yeah, so that was my 2nd of 4 scavenger hunts. The next one is my EnjoyMusic, which is the last one in the Kirby books. Only 2 more pages, 2 more books left. It was the Steampunk Elephant, another one that I wasn't really keen on, but I managed to finish it just in time. I used my Amazon Basics mostly. I think the bottom bit is Amazon Basics, a bit on... No, I think I used my Faber-Castell Polys on the elephant, Amazon Basics on the bottom, and then I used my Derwent Inkton pencils on the background. I used black Posca pen to darken these cogwork soap and everything, and the eyes, and white gel pen for the eyes. And I think that's it. Oh, I used black Posca pen on these dots and everything here. And I think that was it. Yeah, I started this on the 30th and finished it on the 30th. Now, it was a single page. Usually a single page can take me into the 2nd day. But, yeah, I was just rushing it. I just wanted to get it done and get it over and done with. It wasn't one of my favourite pages to colour, that's for sure. So, yeah, that was the Steampunk Elephant. The next one is from Sarah Richter's Natschwarmer. I don't know if that's pronounced properly. Oh, stickies everywhere. So this one was the Halloween page, where I find it. I should really tag these, shouldn't I? So So it was this one. I did go back to Sarah Richter's main picture of this. Sometimes I like to incorporate the proper picture from, you know, how she coloured it. This one's called Halloween. And on this one, I use my Prismacolor Premiers only with black Posca pen. The black Posca pen was just for the eyes there, the eyes on there and there, and a little bit on the cat's eyes. I also used it for the web because once I'd gone over with the Prismas, it like softened it out so you couldn't see the web. So I needed to go over it with the Posca pen. And then I used my white gel pen for the little white bits on the eyes. I also used my colourless blender to smooth it out. That's the best way to smooth it. That's why you get the really, really smooth look. I don't know if you can, you know, because of the light, I don't know if you can tell how smooth it looks. I wasn't too happy with the background, and I now knew how I envisioned it. I wanted it to look just like original picture, but doing that and trying this is two different things. I did really well. I should have left the background, but I did really well with this bit in general. It was just the background that I don't like very much. So yeah, I started that on the 10th of September and finished it on the 10th of September for the Pumptober 2023 hashtag. I do apologise for the fuzziness because I'm going close with the book and then pulling away. So yeah, that's the Sarah Richter page that I coloured. A new book comes out soon. I forgot what it's called, but I think it starts with a K, and it's the one with the lady and the skull picture. Looks really, really nice. I'm going to pre-order that. And the last but not least is this book that I bought from holiday, which was in June. And these are colour by numbers. And I use this when I can't be bothered to colour big pages or more detailed pages. I just chuck myself into a colour by number. At least I've got some colouring in, you know. So this one and this one I coloured while I was on holiday. And I used my Ohuhu art markers. Unfortunately, they have the yellow colouring. I don't know how this has happened because there's no yellow on this page, and I don't understand why it does it. But when I've done this page, this is also transferred onto this. But then when I've done this page, because there is a bit of yellow here, it transferred all onto this page, which I was gutted. Even though I did have something underneath during the time that from June to September, it's done all this page. So from this page, I started using the Arteza Everblend. Yeah, Arteza Everblend markers, and those are 10 times better than what the Ohuhus are, and they don't leave the yellow in. I coloured these a good week or two ago, and there's no yellow in whatsoever. And I've only coloured these three. I don't know how this has happened, but it has. Maybe it's from the sheet that I've had underneath. But yeah, they've turned out really nice, and there's nice different ones still to colour. A nice little set of pages. And that's it for this month, unfortunately. I have got no more for you. I'm going to try my damned hardest to get as much colouring in it as I can for this month. It's the 5th and I've already coloured 2 pages, so hopefully I'll catch up and get more pages done for this month. If you've watched this far, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, go across and subscribe. I'd really appreciate your support. Click that notification bell so you get a notification when I upload any new content or when I go live. You don't want to miss those. sometimes it can be really, really fun. But yeah, stick by. At the end of this video, I will be showing you the Kirby scavenger hunt pages that's been coloured for the month of September by my wonderful group of Kirby fans on Facebook. If you would like to join that group, I will link everything in the description for you, so you can go across and join, and you can join in with the scavenger hunts and our theme for this month. So yeah, again, thank you for joining, and I will see you all at the next one. Take care and have a lovely weekend. Bye.